Hello everyone, this is Joel with SB Review. So today I'll be talking about if the BISSELL Little Green Deep Cleaner is actually worth it. I'm going to cover all the different features for you guys, and we're going to do a handful of tests. So here we have the box. Let's go ahead and take everything out. So here they give us some solution here for spot and stain remover, and then we have this pretty cool attachment that we'll be using. And then here we have the shampooer itself. This thing is pretty light. You can see that we have a solution container right here and a dirty water solution container. And then this is the hose, and then they also give us another attachment. And then they give us an instruction manual as well, just in case we need to figure out how to break this thing down or put it together. So the cool thing about this is that the container right here, this is the solution container, it actually gives you measurements to tell you how much water to solution ratio you should have. So you can see there's like a formula line right here, and it also shows you a water line at the top here. So let's go ahead and fill this up. We're gonna be using this stuff that they included. This stuff smells pretty awesome because it has Febreze in it. All right, so we got it up to about that line. Let's go ahead and put some water in, and we should be good to go. Put this in and then make sure this is tight. Okay, so right here we have some juice that I put on the carpet. Let's see how well it does at getting it up. See, I can easily just squirt the solution down on here. Then let's test the suction. You can see how effortless it pretty much is. Like, I don't have to do much to get it up. And there you go. As you can see, it did a really good job of getting that up. And it smells really good too. It smells just like the Febreze. I don't smell any remnants of the juice. Okay, so now we got something tougher. We got some ketchup here. Let's see if it gets it up and gets rid of the smell. Spray this solution down to loosen it up a bit. All right, let's try it out. Need to loosen it up a little bit more. So not too bad on the first run. Try it from this angle now. I'm really just digging in there using the bristles at the bottom. Those are going to help out a lot. And then bam, it's completely gone. Yep, I don't smell it at all. So this thing has done a really phenomenal job so far in getting stuff up. We tried the juice, we tried the ketchup. Now let's try some barbecue sauce. Okay, so here we have some barbecue sauce. I went ahead and like smeared it around a bit. This stuff smells really great and it tastes pretty good, but we have to get it up. All right, guys, as you can see, it did a really good job. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can still smell it. And no, it's completely gone. All I smell is the Febreze solution. So the suction on this thing is pretty powerful, as you can tell. I'll let you guys hear the suction. So this thing has been really easy to use. Now we're gonna change out the attachments here, and all I have to do is press this button. It'll pop right off. And we also have this attachment. I didn't even know it came with this thing, but just lock it on just like this, and now we can start picking up smaller stuff off of the carpet. The sprayer is actually a little bit more powerful than the other one. So I just thought about it. This would probably be really good at getting up stuff off of a hard floor, especially if you spilled something on it. So let's go ahead and try that out. All right, we got some water here, a little puddle. Let's go ahead and try this attachment and see how well it does at picking it up. Look at that. I'm just keeping it in like one area. It's able to bring in all the water. Or at least a lot of it. That's pretty cool. And as you can see, it did a really good job of getting it up. A lot better than I expected. And it was actually sucking up, like I was just keeping this in one place right here, and it was just sucking up all the water, just bringing it together into one point. So that was pretty awesome. And we can also use this deep cleaner on an area rug or maybe like a shorter or deeper carpet. Like it's literally that easy. The suction on this thing is pretty phenomenal, and that's exactly what you want for these types of deep cleaners, especially if you're trying to get up stains that have been there for a while. So as you can see, with all the messes that we just cleaned up, you can see that we have some solution left, and we didn't even fill this up all the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how you can dump this out. There's this little latch at the top here. You lift that up, and then you can just simply bring this out, and we can dump this in the toilet. Now the cool thing about this is that this actually has an opening at the top here. So all we have to do is just grab it right here, and then we can dump it out as easily as that into the toilet. Now of course you definitely want to wash this thing out to prevent any type of mold from going in there. So to clean this, you just want to put some soap in there, put some water in it, shake it around a couple times. You don't want any type of food particles in there. Now it does have this opening at the bottom here. I believe you can take this out, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. It just simply wouldn't come off. It's like on there pretty tight, but I'm assuming that's another way you can clean it out. And then once you're done cleaning it out, make sure you leave it out to dry before you put it back. Now one thing that I did want to mention about these attachments is that this one is a lot more precise when it comes to shooting the solution out. This one is a lot wider, so obviously if you're trying to get up really big messes, really big stains, you should use this one. But if you're trying to just get up some liquid off of your hardwood floor or even your carpet, but you want to get it up in a tinier or like a smaller concise area, you can use this one. And you also want to clean this out every once in a while. I just used some hot water and ran it through the attachment. I think there's also some way to take off this lid, but I'm not 100% sure because I couldn't figure it out. Another cool thing about this deep cleaner is that it actually comes with this Hydro Clean attachment. If you put it on and then you press this button right here, it'll actually clean out the top here and also the hose. I haven't seen any other deep cleaner have this attachment. It also comes with this mount right here, so that way you can easily store the hose, and also it's really easy to wrap up the cord. Overall, this thing did a pretty phenomenal job of getting all the different stuff up off the carpet, and has some pretty powerful suction. Now I've had a handful of BISSELL shampooers and like deep cleaners and stuff, and this is definitely going to work really well alongside of those. And this is actually the lightest one that I have out of all of them. So if you're trying to get the job done really quickly and you want somewhere to store this conveniently, then this is a pretty good option whether you have kids, pets, and really any type of carpet. And as you saw, it works pretty well on hard floors.